The U.S. Senate Democratic primary battle continues to heat up with just one day of early voting left. A new poll has James Talarico leading over Jasmine Crockett a day after a poll showed Crockett in the lead. Fox 4's Stephen Dial spoke with Talarico in North Texas today. Stephen.
It's a tale of two polls, 2 days. It depends on which one you look at. But what we know right now is there's a lot of uncertainty heading until Tuesday for the U.S. Senate.
Despite our many disagreements, we all really want the same things.
James Talarico has been the rising star of the 2026 election cycle. Donations and searches for the state rep's name spiked after a shelved appearance on The Late Show with Stephen Colbert. You've been drawing some pretty large crowds. You had a large crowd here. Are you confident that that's going to translate to a lot of people showing up at the polls voting for you?
I am, and I think you're already seeing it. The number of young people who are showing up to vote in this primary is unprecedented. The number of young people who have never voted before who are showing up to vote is unprecedented. So this movement that we're building has already been bearing fruit, and I think we're going to surprise a lot of people on election night.
I talked to Talarico after speaking to hundreds of students at UTD. Wednesday, a Texas Politics Project poll had his primary opponent, Congresswoman Jasmine Crockett, up by 12 points. Thursday morning, a new PPP poll sponsored by a Talarico PAC showed that the state representative is up 6 points.
The only poll that matters is on election day. And so I want everyone to show up and vote, make their voice heard, whether you're going to vote for me or not. I want you to take advantage of your God-given rights at the ballot box.
Crockett had a similar thought when my colleague in Houston talked to her.
Polls are polls. I'm always nervous. The only polls that matter are the ones that we're standing at right here. I want to make sure that we get out and we talk to as many people as we can.
Talarico has publicly called for the end of billionaire-funded PACs. In the most expensive Senate primary ever, I asked him about money he's received.
PACs that are supporting me, PACs that are against me. It's why I think we need to ban super PACs. It's what I want to do in the U.S. Senate so we don't have this kind of crazy spending in our elections.
It does feel like hypocrisy to have an entire platform that is based on getting big money out of politics, that talks about dark money, yet right now seemingly is begging and begging and begging dark money to go ahead and pour in.
Early voting ends tomorrow, Friday, and then primary election day on Tuesday. If you're in Dallas County, make sure you know what precinct you vote in, because if you are voting on Tuesday, you have to vote at your precinct no matter which party you're in.